Hey, Sagittarius, welcome to your July 2025 general tarot reading. My name is Stacy. Let's take a shuffle here, Sag, and see what energies may be coming up for you this month. As always, take what resonates, leave the rest, because these are general readings. If you'd like a personal reading, you may get in touch with me on my website, and I'll be sure to put the link to that in the description box below. Also, Sag, thank you so much for liking, sharing out my content, and subscribing to my channel. I appreciate each and every one of you for doing so. And Sag, don't forget you can watch for your sun sign, your rising sign, your moon sign, or any other planet placement or point or angle that you have in Sagittarius to bring all this energy together for you. Okay, Sag, something's got to give and take this month, I'm hearing. And don't forget that money is meant to flow, they are saying. Let it go, let it flow. And it might not be about money. It might be about something else that resonates with you. They're saying whatever is popping into your mind right now, that's exactly what they're talking about, they said. So, money is on the mind, my friends. Money is on the mind, but we'll get to this because you can definitely transform this month ahead. Okay, Sag, I'm going to be honest. Whew, I feel heavy. I feel heavy. Do you feel like you got the weight of the world on your shoulders? Maybe it's because your ruler moved into Cancer, and this is kind of like bringing you down, Sag. You are a fire sign. You are the epitome of the explorer. You want to expand. You are Santa Claus. You want to throw presents at everybody and you want to just bring in the joy and the laughter and the fun. But I feel like there's like an overtone here of like adulting that's got to happen this month, Sag. I know that, I'm even feeling like, I almost feel like I'm bitter against something or someone. I mean, you do have the disappointment card here. This is the Three of Swords. So, Sag, and again, you're going to turn this around, by the way. So, don't get stuck on this energy. But you are building on a solid foundation. This is what I like. And for those of you, I'm hearing some of you are trying to save up for travel, like your next trip, I'm hearing. Don't worry, you will. You'll be able to afford that new trip, or the next trip, I should say. But you got to get through some situations first, and you got to deal with work, or maybe some of you are going back to work, or dealing with a parent, an elder. This could be a boss, an elder who's kind of a pain in your ass, a business partner that's a bit of a pain. But they're saying something's got to change. The reason why this is coming up now, they're saying, Sag, is because something's got to, that's where I was hearing the give and take this month. You do have two pretty heavy cards this month. You have the devil and the death card. Not the end of the world. This could also mean you're dealing with a Capricorn or a Scorpio, or again, somebody in authority. These are definitely authority type of cards, and your energy is much lighter. So I don't think this is you. I think this is dealing with somebody else, or a client, or like I said, even a partner. Maybe your partner is kind of going through something this month, and maybe you're just going to be there for support. You're the backbone, you're the breadwinner, or you are the partner that I hesitated there because I'm hearing stronger, but I don't also want to say that means your partner's weak. Okay, that's not what I mean, but they are saying I feel like you might have to be the bigger or the stronger person this month. So take that, again, if it resonates with your situation. I feel like once a decision is made, it's like once the sword comes down and you cut something out, whether this is your diet, whether this is a routine, whether this is a client, whether this is, again, you fill in the blank, putting up those boundaries, Sag. Like you don't have boundaries. You're ruled by big gassy Jupiter. Jupiter doesn't have boundaries, right? So maybe it's you need to kind of enforce those boundaries. You do have, this is also kind of Saturn energy here. I feel like once you enforce those boundaries, then all bets are off, and then you can kind of start creating or rebuilding after, and then again, you fill in the blank, whether this is a loss, whether this is grief, whether this is frustration, whatever the case may be. yeah, you definitely need to distance yourself from something or someone. Some of you, you just need to take whatever you can in your arms, whatever fits in your arms, you need to get out and away from a circumstance or situation. For those of you that are bosses, I feel like you got to get rid of somebody this month. You got to terminate somebody this month or end their contract or something. Yeah, there's someone around you that's just bringing you down, my friends. So I think you got to cut them loose, as difficult as that might be. It might be this month or next month, but they're saying this heavy energy, this darker energy is going to keep following you around until you once and for all clear it, cut it, do whatever this is. Now, I just heard something. This is not for all of you, but for those of you that work in like the spiritual realm or dabble with like Ouija boards or the dark energy or Wicca, witchcraft, you might need to clear your space, my friends. Yeah. Yeah, like you might need to clear your apartment, your place of living, your property even. Like some of you, it's your property, because I'm feeling like a heavy energy in a specific corner of your home, your apartment, basement. Actually, no, not a basement. It's your main living space or something to do with outside or the corner of a structure. They're getting very specific here. But anyway, maybe do some clearing or bury crystals. The four corners of your home, bury crystals outside. Anyway, that's not going to resonate for all of you, but that's definitely coming in for someone. Yeah. And I'm not trying to like doom and gloom here, you guys. I'm not saying the devil's around you and stuff like that, okay? So please don't like take it, you know, this is a general reading. So I mean, this really could be with anyone. But if you do work in that field, they're just saying clear yourself. You got to make sure you're clear yourself. And especially if you're working with portals and vortexes and Ouija board. Well, Ouija boards are portals and vortexes. Like that's what they're showing me. If you do that kind of work, they're just saying you got to make sure you close it up, clear it out. They're now showing me a closet. Maybe some of you have a closet where there's like a vortex. They're showing me like purple energy or like a purple hole in your closet specifically. Okay. Now, this is not for everyone. Okay. So please don't panic. Don't like go screaming down the hallway like, oh my God. This is definitely not for everyone. So, travel. Did I mention travel? Yeah, travel. Saving for travel. Travel could be on the menu this month. I love this. You're going to love this because I feel like this is going to get you out of this funk. You know what, you guys? Maybe that's all this is energy clearing. All that stuff I was rambling off about it being a physical person. It could be that. But you know what? Maybe you just need to clear your space. Maybe you just need to get away. That just came in too. Yeah, because you're working away. You got 2 7s here too. So luck could find you this month. But that's not for everyone though. Because they're saying some of you have to clear this energy before you move into this sort of energy, the double 7s here. Starting something new, even if it's a new mindset, downloads and enlightenment as well could be coming in this month. Being in the right place at the right time too. And meeting some unique individuals, which, well, you're going to have 7 years of that with Gemini, with Uranus and Gemini, your partnership sector over the next several years here. I love the Magician. See, yeah, again, travel is showing up. Travel for you. So yeah, maybe you just need to get away, Sag, or you need to plan and save for a rainy day where you can get away. Create the life you want, my friends. And yeah, banish the energy, they're saying. Yeah, and you will succeed. You will come out on top. There's Jupiter. So your ruler is definitely active this month. So yeah, if you feel unusually emotional, I'm going to say get used to it just because Jupiter in Cancer is going to make all of us really, really, really emotional at times, and then it'll subside, and then it'll come on really strong again, and then it'll subside. Jupiter in Cancer is really good for intuition and spiritual work, or getting in touch with whatever your belief systems are. Also, I'm hearing change of belief systems could be coming in as well, but this is just the beginning, they're saying. Yeah, I keep hearing banish, banish, banish. Yeah, you guys clear your house. Clear your house. Even if you just have a little bell or something, you don't need to sage or buy. You don't need to go out and spend like a whole bunch of money, like even just a little bell. I think you need to clear your house. Yeah, that to me now is just coming in loud and clear. Or do some research and find what works for you. Like they're also showing me something to do with bowls of water and lemon. Like lemon and salt, and somehow utilizing those ingredients, they're saying. So, okay, I'm going to get off that. Sorry. It just keeps coming in. It just keeps coming at me, like poking. It's interesting. Okay. Ooh, nice cards here. So yeah, you got dual, look at this. You got dual transformation cards here, Sag. So yeah, something definitely has to metaphorically pass away, I'm going to say. Yeah, call in your dragons. I'm not going to go down the rabbit hole about that, but definitely some of you work with dragons, or maybe do some research about dragons, because you can also utilize them as well. But whatever this symbolism means to you. You do have dual 1111 cards here too, Sag, so you're definitely on the right path. Yeah, partnership is going to be important this month. Give and take is going to be important this month. And then you also have an 8 here as well, which is nice energy coming in. Yeah, I'm hearing embrace the fire. Well, that's your energy as well, Sag. So bring back that spark. Bring back the passion. Also, I don't think I mentioned this, but for those of you single and looking to meet someone, it is possible. It's possible, you guys, but I would say just take it slow. Because with this kind of funky vibe I'm getting with just certain cards, not all the cards, just know who you're dealing with, I would say. I'm not saying it won't be successful. It's just that I would need to pull more cards for the relationship to kind of better understand this type of energy. I mean, the Capricorn card is very strong. King of Swords is very strong. Could be an air sign, so a Gemini, an Aquarian, or I'm hearing Cancer too, which is not an air sign, but yeah, or a Libra. Scorpio we talked about, I think. Anyway, Sag, I wish you a wonderful month ahead. Again, don't lose hope, don't lose faith, my friends. I'm hearing that loud, loud and clear. And I feel like once you clear your space, you're going to feel the difference. Yeah, maybe not for all of you, but some of you are definitely going to feel the difference. Or just put crystals out and you'll feel the difference. All right, enjoy the month ahead, and we'll see you back here in August. Bye for now.